Ooh, collective. Here's the sitch. For those that are going to resonate with this, okay? You could be a Cancer. Double confirmation on the Cancerian energy. All right. And you are heavily focused on next steps regarding your SMEX life, if you consider yourself currently having one or not, okay? So if that's you, lock in. This could be your reading. All right, we've got Gemini coming out. All right, Gemini, you've been working hard, and your spiritual guidance team want you to know that same work is going to pay off. Maybe you need that confirmation because it doesn't seem like it, look like it, sound like it. And, you know, maybe the bank account is trying to back up that illusion. Keyword there, illusion. All right, it's going to work out well for you. You could be a Leo here. Leo energy is of some significance, and you could be the talk of the town. All right, here's what you need to know, perhaps, though. Let them, okay? If they have your name in their mouth, please understand that you're doing something great, and you're getting free advertising, and you are very much capable, if you haven't already been doing so, of taking that same energy and alchemizing it into stepping stones that build platforms, that build bridges, that lead to buildings with open doors, right? You get what I'm saying there, okay, Leo, or anyone who can make sense of that or resonate with that type of time, okay? Taurus is coming out, and I get it. You could be thirsting for revenge for some reason. Maybe you've also got Leo chart placements, or Taurus, you also resonate with that last tidbit of info or intel, dare I say. All right, continue doing you. Okay, again, still same sentiment. Let them, right? You don't really have to get caught up in things that stagnate you and distract you and waste your time, like revenge, okay? Because karma always is a law, principle, and a gift of protection. You might really understand it quite soon here to be, all right? Because that's what it is. Pisces, you're coming out here as well. You have been doing the damn thing, makes sense, and you could actually, in your recent months here, receive a standing ovation. This could be quite literally for some, maybe not all, but nonetheless, irregardless, please know you deserve it, okay? So even if you got to give it to yourself here, Pisces, or anyone who can make sense of that, go right on ahead, as you should, all right? Sagittarius, Saggies, beware of sharp objects, all right? I don't know if this is at work, at home, just in life, okay? I'm also hearing to say sharp tongues, right? Maybe you have one of those that kind of bite. It's like, dang, how your tongue got teeth on them, right? Like, just watch it. You know, what goes wrong comes around, Saggies. Capricorn here. You know, I can't even believe that they make cards like this, really. But apparently, you're going to be feeling deeply romantic regarding a connection. All right, there is one for you. Ooh. Confirmation. Somebody's name could be David, Corey, Booker, whether first, middle, or last. All right, Tom also came out, as well as the name Sam. With Sam specifically, I just need you to know that could very well be short for Samantha, okay, or a female or female appearing person, all right? With that particular name. Doesn't have to be the case. Two others came through the channeling. They are Amanda and Brittany, okay? Take what resonates here, but here's a sitch, babe. You got a karmic ex, or a karmic somebody that you know, and you know, whether you claim to love on them or not, you did, okay? You know, right? Somebody you know like that, all right? It's giving regret energy. Literally, the card coming out for your current perception about this connection, irregardless of whatever it was or wasn't, as well as this individual, is, quote, just so done. All right, you're looking at this person as wicked. You're looking at this person like, you better not even try to me right now, right? Don't start none, won't be none. Don't step, okay? Because ain't no reason to be a stepper, right? And this person could have like you know, some SMEX issues, right? Or addictions here. Namely one that starts with the magical M, right? And rhymes with things like herbation, right? I'm trying to speak in code because, you know, 444 just hit that timer. You are definitely divinely guided and protected, all right? Need I say more? But I digress. I've already pulled the cards, so I'm just going to tell you what all came out real quick. This person or you here, honey bun, could work with words. I'm hearing wordsmith. So somebody could be like, you know, a lyricist, a rapper of sorts. Doesn't have to be the case. Somebody could actually work like, you know, for, I don't know, like for like a magazine, confirmation that could be. All right. And there is some significance to black and white here, literally of the color, but also could also extend into melanated differences, right? So take what resonates here, but all of the cards that I pulled to get the archetypes for this section of the spread here, literally black and white, black and white, black and white. Even the illustrations that are considered to be you know, in color, right, still black and white. So there's some significance. You or this person could be one to wear things like black and white patterns, like geometrics, stripes, polka dots also coming through. There could also be some significance to the names Christian and or Dior, as well as the brand, okay? Now this person really, I mean, you know, I'm trying to get more archetypes on this person, but really what came out was the way that they view or viewed you. All right. And so we got to talk. Okay. Not that you necessarily care, but clarification does help, you know, your level and measure of empowerment, okay, because knowledge is power. So there's that. Also, I'm not here to, you know, mince words as well as manipulate the cards. So the message just stands, okay, I'm just the messenger, right? This person looked to you as being some form of like wannabe socialite, okay? Whether you consider yourself to be a form of socialite or not, there's something coming through about materialism. This could be reasoning behind why you were ever in orbit of this person and vice versa. Okay, so take what resonates there. This could be like, okay, you shop at the same stores for the same brands. This could be you go to, you know, the same posh spots. All right, different agendas though. I'm not claiming that your energy is like this person's energy, to be clear. But let's be honest, at certain points of the juncture here, you have to have some form of similarity, usually in normal course, right? Aside from, you know, grape situations and things like that. It does take two to tango here, honey, right? Whether this is business transaction, emotions, desire, right? There's got to be some um, finite compatibility in the moment, okay? So that makes sense to say that, you know, you and this person could have similarities in certain aspects of likeness. But to be clear, I can see you are not cut from the same cloth. Again, this is a karmic, I keep wanting to say X, so there is that. This person really thought that they could control you, and maybe they did, you know. Maybe they attempted for such a long time. By the time you know, got tired, you know, again, you being, quote, just so done, of giving this person chances, it's like you just had nothing left to even try. Like you couldn't even begin to put the rose-colored lens anywhere near any kind of eye that you were going to be looking towards this person with, energetically or not, right? The situation here is this person recently got caught, you know, that word M, it starts with M, excuse me, and ends with baited at this point at work. All right, so they got caught doing that, a little something something, and when confronted about it, this could have been at a happy hour, okay, this could have been in a back room. Somebody threw a drink in another person's face that confronted them about being caught. All right, this person could need a therapist. This person could have a therapist, right? This person, for some of you, maybe perhaps could even be a therapist, okay? And again, some activity connecting to that Smex addiction, all right, with patience perhaps, is also coming through for the one person that that may be for. They do not want me saying this. This is so funny. So now I'm going to get real specific. Okay, you know this person to enjoy the smexual position of that of the canine variety, all right, doggy style, all right, and or perhaps this was your favorite position with this person. And that could be for a couple reasons, because maybe you just wanted the job done and you didn't want that person by the end of this connectionship, situationship, relationship, okay? But this person, you also know them, aside from that particular position, having been enjoyed with, or that, that is like their favorite, your favorite. This person has a problem with, again, that M word with herbation, okay? Because you know them to like have to do it kind of thing. Like, it's giving compulsivity. I mean, my goodness, you're doing it at work, right? And to the point where you got caught. Wow, that's a problem, right? Sounds like it. And the thing is, this person knows your freaky side. Not that this is your fault. I'm just saying that, when you got that good, right? And that person already addicted to mediocre, mid, or, fantasy, right? And then here you come with the good. This is something that they draw on your energy a lot, regarding remembrances, residual energy. You could feel them. You could have to cleanse. If this is you, you damn sure should cleanse if you know you never did, kind of thing, right? Protect your energy, all right? And really, this person has a whole history of baggage. Again, not a blame game. This is not me saying this is your, co-creation of baggage regarding this person. No. This person could have also have a bit of a legal history, okay? Could have been previously incarcerated. And really, what they didn't bet on was you actually not settling for crumbs. What they didn't bet on was you actually standing up for yourself and for what you want, okay? And that's exactly what happened. And so confirmation. I can't even get it out yet. Hold on. Your divine guidance team want you to know that ain't no way this mofo is ever going to come back and pick up where they left off. You will not ever redo a cycle with this person, okay? And I say that clearly just the same because that is a sentiment of your spiritual guidance team, as well as the energy pulling from your higher self here, okay? It's just so done. You're looking at this person as wicked, right? A cheater, dangerous, false, a betrayer, okay? You're, pissed off at this person, fed up. And you got to the point where it's like you hit that wall and ultimately decided things need to change, and I'm gonna choose me now, because ain't no way you were going to feel like comfortable, or dare even say alive, right? Loved, heard, seen, staying in this type of connection. Now, you or this person could have blue eyes. Somebody here could be plus size. Brown eyes are also coming through as far as the archetypes from the deck. All right. Somebody here could have long hair. One person in this connection, regarding this ex, not current connection to be clear, could be younger than the other. Somebody here could have mixed colored eyes or hazel eyes, light eyes. Okay, facial hair is coming through. Black on black on black regarding clothing is of some significance here. And somebody has light skin. Okay, so whether you are pale in pallor, simply and solely, or you are considered mulatto, aka light-skinned. All right, we've got tall as well as average height coming through here. So somebody here could be taller than the other as well as younger than the other. Take what resonates. And as far as, this new person, I'm saying as far as the new person, I want to get to the new person, that's what's going on. But this person's, we're still dealing with the ex here. And for those interested, I have gone ahead and pulled for, new love. Let's talk about the new, please, for the love of God, let's talk about the new, right? Is the sentiment. But before we get off of this karmic, speaking of karma, which also starts with a K, we've got the initial, whether first, middle, or last on the part of you or this person. We've got the initial K coming out, as well as E and V. All right, so somebody's name could be Kev, Kevin. Somebody could watch Intuitive Kev. You could have, for those readers out there, one of his decks, all right, which I recently purchased for the channel. So thank you for any tips and donations to, help allay costs for keeping the channel going here. Would be much appreciated, because I know it's not meant just for me to have to put it all on my back. So thank you for those that will tip and donate. because guess what? I do buy a lot of decks for you guys for this channel, and I really don't talk about it as much as I know some of y'all believe I do. So there's that. But you know what? I'm blessed, so I'm not complaining, but just saying, okay? We've got P coming out, as well as N, as well as G. Maybe somebody is a Prince fan. This makes me think of New Power Generation, NPG. Anyways, I digress. We've got B coming out, as well as X. Somebody could live in the Bronx. Bronx keeps coming through with the come through lately. So the collective is ever growing, ever changing. That makes sense. I love to see it, love to talk about it. Now, what I really want to talk about, and what I love to talk about, is love. This is new love, all right? We're done with that old X, that old axe. We're done with the karmic hell with the narcissist, right? If you know, you know. All right, now this person coming towards you, this new lover, or this person that is your new love, okay, take what resonates, still general collective message, all right? Really interesting. They could have actually been, you know, divorced or separated when you meet or met them, right? So this is someone who has, you know, been around in the sense of like, you know, grown-upville, right? It's like you've got to learn the dynamics of a relationship as well as continuing to learn dynamics of self. Hopefully it ends well. It doesn't always, right? And that's okay too for those that, you know, resonate with that. We've all, well, I don't want to say we all have been there, but I get it on a personal note. It just is what it is. You know, seasons change and sometimes marriages change as well, right? Lovers change, just like the months some years, right? I get it. But long story short, it's because you are here to learn and grow your soul, firstly, not just pick out one love of a lifetime and sit on it for the rest of your day. Like, you know what I mean? And hell, for many of you, you already know variety can easily be the spice of life. So it makes sense that the divine would allow for that to be part and parcel of its own right role and strategy. And who are we to say, you know, to even try to go against that when it just is what it is, right? Now, this person could actually be kind of snarky. Like, they could have maybe, like, some sort of, like, dark humor. This person is perhaps of the skater community, whether guy, girl, what have you. Or you could be of the skater community. Maybe that's how you meet, right? This person is overall shy, though. So I don't know that this person's actually going to come out and be like, "Hello, 'tis I, the love of your lifetime." Like, you know, I don't know if they will be on it like in such a grandstanding or peacocking type of way, right? Could be the case. Gosh, we'd all hope, right? But this person is a planner, though. So it seems like they're really going to kind of maybe stealth mode it out until they feel comfortable to kind of pop out and be like, "Hi, I have been noticing you," kind of thing, right? Might start out a little slow, or it had started out a little slow, you know it to be the case, all right, depending on where you're at in the path here, and it still is a general collective message, to be clear. This person is coming across as having some sort of like stoicism about the face, about their energy, reserved, rigid, you know, RBF comes to mind even, okay? And even for the skater community vibes, you could also be a feminine, all right? This person is a quick learner, all right? But at the same time, if they, you know, it's giving such a man, if I do say so myself. Like, it's like, if you're not interested, you're definitely not going to, like, invest, right? Irregardless of commitment. If you're not, you know, this person is the type to not really fake it. They couldn't, because it would be so obvious if they weren't interested in you. It would be so obvious if they weren't interested in the plans that you were making, if that makes sense, right? So I mean, there's a little, you know, solace there in a sense of security. It's like, well, this is going to be obvious. Like, this is not somebody who, this is somebody who can be shy and be stealth mode in the sense of like hiding, you know, feelings and hiding glances, right? Not getting caught so much staring, things like that. But as far as like being a flat out liar, this isn't this person. I don't think that they have it in them. I don't think that they want to do that, right? As a lifestyle choice. Okay, so this is really good energy. All right, I stand for it. Okay. This person maybe isn't like super flashy, right? Going back to this, you know, kind of anti-peacocking anti-grandstanding type of energy. But here's the sitch. When this person, like, again, this kind of is giving like this investment energy. Like when this person understands the assignment, like you're going to an event, you're going to a dinner, right? You're making your presence known, or they're coming out in support of you regarding what all you got going on in the general community and or in business, etc., right? This person is just like chef's kiss with it. Like, I mean, it's like just on point. The dress is on point. They smell good. They look good. They, from all accounts, as far as you can tell, feel good, right? Like they are like in it to win it in those moments, and it will show. So you don't really have to worry. I don't know if maybe somebody never really had that before. Gosh, I get that. It's like, okay, so you're trying to wear sweatpants right now. Like, is that so you really like just because the sneakers cost a few $100s, you thought that was okay to put those sweatpants on right now? Like everyone's got ties on. Like, you know what I mean? Like maybe that's like a little bit of your history with some other mofos. I get it, but this person, is maybe gonna need like a little bit of time to let their guard down with you, or that to have been the case already. But man, this could actually be somebody that you wife, or you guys get married, however it makes sense to say there. But this is really a love of a lifetime, somebody that will be committed. And again, you will know that they're committed because it's so obvious when they are, because they invest. Hopefully that makes sense, right? This person could be Cancer energy. This person could be Aries, Capricorn, or Scorpio. Gosh, I hope that this has given you the clarity that you were looking for. Let me know in the comment section. Is this your reading? Love and light.